So
wait, the whip of the hour is as you get
has been with 30,000.
Yo YouTube, I'm literally on the way to the car. I'm about to spin it around to go to 1FX and SB to pick up the bags because the walk is quite long from where I parked the car. I've got this car, Nissan Patrol. Gonna upgrade the car today as well. Potentially like an SVR or something way nicer. Had the Patrol for a few days. I want to test out how it is to be like have a local car, I'll be real. It's not it. So I'm gonna head to my first ever apartment. It's a surreal moment. Well, not really surreal moment, but it's get me? I don't know why I have some flipping suppressed emotions when I achieve something. I don't know what it is. I don't get emotional. You see when these guys get emotional, start crying. Like, oh my God, I made it. For some reason I don't do that. Anyways, this is the whip of the hour. It's way too sweet to be sour. On some local stuff though. Bismillah. Woo! Anyways, I'm gonna pick up the boys now and let you guys know. Bosh.
Guys, so Kareem is begging me to do an apartment tour and be the cameraman for today. He's once again.
Cool.
I really don't want to do this.
I'm supposed to open the door, like welcome to my house now. He's in the house, so.
He's just trying to eat off my success. He's telling me to teach him.
I'm trying to leech off one of success.
Maybe one day you get to my level with one kiss grabbers. You know what I'm saying?
Wee! I'll pick you up in the door, bro.
Okay, so now we're gonna go. I leave us in the vlog. Editor, leave us in the vlog. Now we're gonna act like we just came to the apartment. I'll walk in. I'll walk in.
I'm like, oh shit, we.
Oh shit. Yeah, you wanna leave me in? You wanna get me in? Brother?
Yes, I can.
Can we get an apartment too?
Right, come inside.
Okay, where do we start off with?
We're greeted with our first toilet.
First toilet. Okay.
It was a toilet with no shower.
You know, it's actually mad spacious in here.
Yeah.
So like you could generally have two people having a toilet.
Alright.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Bleep. Alright, cool. Then now here we've got a washroom.
Okay.
Washroom, so you can do washing, you get me? Things because I get people to do it for me.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fine.
Wait, what is that? Every what?
Every setback is a setup for a comeback.
So when is Breakthrough Capital going to be launching this? So for the public to buy?
Not anytime soon. You know why?
Why?
Because this is only for the CEOs.
You know what? Fair play.
Come in to the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
Closed kitchen, you have your coffee,
Yeah.
your sink,
Yeah.
your stove.
And then we've got the Rambles on deck.
Oh no, the fridge is massive. I didn't even notice.
Okay, and the
I can fit a spoon inside of it. Yeah, and we've got a freezer. There you are.
Ella cabinets.
And we've got.
Say Allah.
Nah, this is the amount of the hour. That's
Way too sweet to be sour.
Look at it.
You know what I'm saying? Wow, I don't know what that's for.
Wow,
I actually don't know what that's used for. And obviously we've got the Rambles on deck.
Rambles on
You
deck.
know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know me.
Hey. Let's keep. Brother, what you want to do is never do that again, yeah?
Back inside.
Yep.
We've got oven. Any food inside? No. Living room or bedroom? Tell me.
Bedroom. No, living room.
No. Best to end the view.
Okay, we'll leave the view to
Bedroom,
later.
this is the amazing bedroom. Come inside. You've got a toilet right here.
This bathroom. I don't even understand how big is it. Bro, wait, let me get a toilet so I can say it. Wallah, this is bigger than. This was the size of my shed probably.
So look.
I think it's probably bigger.
The shower, the toilet.
Bro, there's so much space in these bathrooms.
Here as well.
Yeah.
And here as well. You see yourself? Bow.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
Okay.
Big ass bedroom. Look at this. This is so big. Wallah. Yeah, and the views. Actually, no.
You know what else is big?
Let's not show the views.
You know what else is big?
And we've got a second bedroom. It's kind of mid bedroom.
We're gonna combine these beds together,
Yeah,
and me and you both can sleep together.
Go on.
Combine for reach.
Another
shower.
It's alright. Not too
It's
bad.
alright.
Not too bad.
Is that flipping Versace?
Whatever. Champagne's here. No. Whatever this is. And then.
Okay, best for last.
Cool. We've got the living room.
Yeah. How did he get here?
So,
Did you invite him?
What did you?
Did you invite him?
What, did you come to the apartment?
Okay, fair enough. We can ignore him. You know, this is good because you can have. Let's say you eat here, yeah. You're just working on your laptop, whatever.
Yeah.
Long day at Brave Capital, just, you know what I'm saying, dishing out payouts, whatever, denying payouts.
Yeah.
Your wife will be there, like, making you food, and just hands it over. You don't speak to her too much.
Exactly.
She has her own room.
Shut up, make my food. Anyways, let's go outside to the balcony. I'm gonna show you guys the view. I don't know how this guy got here.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's decoration. We got the view. Mama, I made it. No, I'm joking.
You know what?
This is the view
Solid.
of the boys' apartment. I'm not inside the Dubai Mall. The Dubai Mall's inside of me.
Yeah, and you guys, it's actually been serious. You guys can see over there. This connects to his apartment, and then that takes you over to Dubai Mall. So you know what? So you basically can say that you got a whole shopping. You basically don't have to leave the building. You can generally live in the building for the rest of your life.
Well, gym's downstairs.
You know what I'm saying?
And we've got a second pool down there.
Yeah, gyms downstairs, everything. You basically literally can say you never have to leave your house ever again.
I mean, that's why they call me the man hour. That's so way too sweet to be sour.
I don't know how this guy's a millionaire.
Yes, lads, I've officially moved into the apartment, been settled down for a bit. It is surreal. It's crazy to think that at the age of, well, it is pretty old, but 21, I've moved out to my own apartment in the UAE. And just look at the views, man. It's like, yeah, man, look at the views. Surreal. I know what it is anyone can do this. As long as you put your head down, you work, you have a vision. Like, it's not really that hard. Of course, you think it's hard until you really put your head down. 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I was working a job. And there's nothing wrong with working a job. Like, what the hell? It's a pleasure to work a job. I come from a refugee family. You get me? So working a job is a pleasure. But I'm just talking about how far I've come. I've come from working a job to now moving out by myself. It's not something I wanted to do. I didn't want to leave my family behind. But I feel like it's a sacrifice you got to make to be more successful. And ever since I moved out, thankfully, I've been blessed with more work ethic and got bigger things coming for you guys. Like, separately, forget my prop firm, but you've got MetaTrader 5 come to my prop firm. I have made $30,000 this week off of day trading, and it's not no prop firm stuff, no evaluation stuff, no affiliate deal stuff, just straight live accounts. I've made $30,000 on a live account. I'm about to withdraw it with my students live in like a few hours. But yeah, man, it's crazy to think that a few years ago, your boy was dead broke. Like, I was actually dead broke. I had no money to my name. And life just plays out. I was just thinking about it the other day. Life just decides to play out. Like, one thing leads to another. First thing is I learned how to trade. Second thing, I got profitable. Third thing, I stopped social media. Fourth thing, I have a little mentorship. Fifth thing, I have a prop firm. I'm here and I haven't even processed any of it. I'm just sitting here and I've just deeped it now. Like, I'm from a place that not a lot of people make it out. I'll tell you that for free. I'm from London. It's not really a nice place in London, is it? You can get taken the wrong way and stay with the wrong crowd very, very easily. I started out in year 12. I made $12,000 beginner's luck. I lost that amount of money very, very, very quickly trading NFP. I was dead broke, and then my life just went left. I had to work 2 jobs. I worked at a clothing shop. It was like second-hand clothing shop, and I worked at a restaurant called Pepe's. I'm sure all of you guys know that. I was 17 when I worked 2 jobs. I started Amazon FBA. I failed that business, and that was like one of the worst moments of my life. My life hasn't been pretty. I know on social media I'm a very jokey person, and this is a very serious side to me, but no one, like, you guys couldn't imagine what I went through to get to this stage. The police took my phone. I don't think you guys understand what I'm saying. I was 18, no phone. The police has taken, I had £100 cash in my pocket, and they took my phone. I was dead broke. I had nothing to my name. Them 24 hours in the cells was the worst 24 hours because it wasn't a lot, but I lost everything overnight. I go back home, I don't know what to do. I had a goal to continue trading, and the life just killed me. And then after that, I picked myself back up. I got an iPad, I worked a job, and then I got back into trading. And then I was profitable after like a year and a half of trading. I was profitable, and then I decide, of course, when you're profitable, you go on your little runs and whatnot. And then I go to Dubai. In Dubai, I was only $400,000 funded. Back then, that was a lot. In the golden era of prop firms, my Forex funds, FTMO, that is a lot of funding back then, especially like we know denied payouts, no nothing, you get me? Because the whole business model was way different back then to what it is now. I went to Dubai with £20,000 to my name and 400k in funding. I blew all of it. I blew the whole 400k in funding, and I was sick to my stomach. I spent a week in Dubai. That was probably the worst week of my life. I couldn't physically think. It's like I lost my source of income. It was all done. Everything's finished. I'll be real, my chest was heavy. I was going to like the motives, and I wasn't feeling nothing. Like, I was going out with my friends, I wasn't feeling nothing. Like, I wasn't even laughing. I wasn't into it. Come back to London on the plane. Yeah, by the way, bear in mind, I haven't eaten for 2 days. On the plane, I didn't eat for two whole days. And no one knows this. No one knows. I haven't told my parents because I don't want no one to worry about me. I don't like anyone worrying about my situation. No one knows any of this information because I like to struggle by myself and then come out and show everyone the result. You get me? That's how I felt like I should be. And on the plane, even the flight attendant was worried. She was like, "You look flipping like malnourished." I was tired as fuck. And on the plane, I was like on the verge of tears. I came up so fast and I was on such a good run. And well, of course, like £20,000 isn't a lot of money, but for me at the time it was. And 400k in funding, and I blew all of it. And that was probably the worst time and the worst feeling I've had. Of course, before that I got arrested and whatnot, but that was probably the worst feeling I've had. Just head in my hands the whole time. I wasn't watching no movies. No, I wasn't even on my phone. The flight attendant would come up to me and be like, are you okay? And I would just like bite my jaw and just be like, yeah, I'm good. But no one understands how I actually felt during that moment, and no one knows what I went through. But I didn't cry. I was just like head in my hands the whole time. people like threatening to ask me questions. That 20,000 was gone. So I was back at zero. So you're at like a high and you go back to zero. And that's when I realized, when I was at rock bottom, where can I go from here? Wallah, there was no lower I could go unless I became like a drug dealer or done something illegal. There was nothing lower I could go. Apart from death, I don't think there was anything lower I could go. I was like, cool, the only way I can go is up. That's the only way I can go. So I got back to trading. I traded again. I got funded 200k with MFF. I got a 4k payout. I got my own office. And I started social media. My social media started to pop off. People started to like the Bosch and the breakdowns and whatnot. And life was going well. And I'll be real, by December I had a fat stack, as in a fat stack compared to what I had before. I probably had like close to 60, 70k pounds, which is around $100,000. At the age of 18, that was a lot of money for me. And then I bought watches. I had a Root Beer and I had a Sky Dweller. I bought 2 watches, just like exactly like safe investments. And for me to save the money, because once the money's in the watch, you can't really spend it. You can't spend the watch, can you? I know. And then it was one of my friend's birthdays, yeah? I rented the RS3 for that day. I crashed the RS3 and I had to sell both my watches in order to pay back the debt from that RS3. And it was not my proudest moment. It was a pretty dumb decision I made. You get me? I was just a young guy, 18 years old, driving a car, and what did I expect? You get me? I was just trying to enjoy my life. And that put me back to square one again. I've been up and back to square one, I think, 100 times. Then from that day, I vowed to myself, I'm not renting any expensive cars, or any cars in general. So then I had to reaccumulate my stack again. I came up heavy. I was trading a lot. I had a lot of other businesses on the side that was making me a lot of money. I was making like almost like 20 grand from another business was trading, was making me a good amount of money. And I was like to myself, Kareem, because at these times, people were asking me for money, 100 grand to put as a down payment for a house and whatnot. I was like, oh, I could start a prop firm. I had a big audience. Hype was there. Live trading videos. I'm the one who started that. And I can say it on my chest. Last year, June, I'm the one who started the live trading videos. I was making a lot of money. I was like, it's time to start a prop firm. Provide value. I started it, and bro, the rest is history. Came out the gates, private jet giveaway, this, that, and my ultimate goal from this, telling you, yeah, it's like how Kareem has got to this place, yeah, how Kareem has got here, how Kareem has done this. Is Kareem got up and fell. I fell more times than I got up. I'm telling you, I fell so many times in my life, but no one knows. I don't tell anyone anything. No one knows anything about me. Even my parents. No one knows how many times I fell in my life in order for me to get back up. And no one needs to know it. Keep it to yourself. But no one knows this. No one knows. I've lost so much money, but I just kept on getting back up, and that's my ultimate message from this. If you fall, keep on getting back up. Like, don't give up, bro. Don't give up. Cause trust me, I was just like you, but I'm a little short guy from fucking London. A short little fucking, you get me? I was a fat kid when I was younger, bro. I'm a short little Arab guy from London. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not different from you. I kept on taking the risk. I was like, this has to pay off. It's not about, is this gonna pay off? I said, this has to pay off. I ain't got no choice no more, bro. I ain't got no choice. I went to uni. I was like, fuck uni. What the fuck? Why am I going to school? Like it wasn't for me. Like, my dad's a businessman. I wanted to be a businessman as well. Even my dad was telling me, go to school. Everyone's telling me, go to school. I was like, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing it. Fuck school. What am I doing in school? I wanted to live life like this. Have a good life. Alhamdulillah. And my ultimate message from this is, if you fool, get up. Wallah, get up. Don't fucking stay down. Don't stay down. Make sure you keep on getting up. I don't care if you've taken the fattest L. I don't care if someone's passed away in your family. I know, I hear it. Take a 1 week break, but keep on getting back up. Life keeps on moving on. It feels like a lecture, but get up. If you asked me 3 years ago, yo, do you think you would be here? Wallah, I think I would have been here. I spoke myself into this. I knew it in the back of my head. Wallah, I knew it. I would tell my mom every single day. I would go to her. I'd be like, Mom, if I made $20,000 a month, would you let me leave university? $20,000. What the fuck is $20,000 a month? Your boy makes 6 figures a month. Come on, man. Lock in. Wake up. Wallah, if you ask my dad how locked in I was, and it was like it's not even me like showing off. My dad, there was a summer, so much money. I think like 2021, 2022 summer. My dad would come into my room. You'll be lucky to see me come out of my room. He used to tell me, Wallah, I would only learn how to trade and go to the gym, and that's it. That is it. If you ask my dad today, he'll be like, this guy had a different type of drive. Like, every time I fell in my life, I kept on getting back up. And let me take a school, 2020, GCSEs. I was convinced I was going to fail. But COVID happened. And COVID was kind of like a blessing for me. Of course, a lot of people died, but as in, I'm talking about for my situation. I passed my GCSEs, but barely. I scraped it. And then I got to sixth form. I'm like, I can never make this mistake again of me fucking up in school again. I failed school and I had so much anxiety. So what did I do? Kareem got up, and wallahi, all I done was I would revise for my next lesson. My teacher would ask me a question, I would know the answer. First letter she said, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I know. I know. And that's how I was. I was obsessed, yeah, with learning from my mistakes. When I got fat, I lost weight. You have to keep on learning from your mistakes in life and keep on getting up. I came down and I got back up. I came down. I got back up. I came down. I got back up. Get me? Well, come on, guys. While I lock in, get up. Don't ever quit. Never give up. Anyways, let me jump on. Let me get this 30k withdrawal done and a quick trade breakdown of why I took the trade this week. Watch. So now what I'm going to do is break down how I made $30,000 off of these two setups this week on German 40. So as I always do, as you guys can see, we had a Asia high and then an Asia low sweep. But what I expected is for price to come and target these London highs. So of course, but we don't really trade off of a bias. We trade off sweep. So now I marked up this 15-minute candle, waited for a high or low sweep. Let's see the next candle. The next candle was clearly a low sweep. So what I done literally is I waited for a CISD, as I always do. We had our CISD. So I would have entered at this point right here, and I would have waited for price just before New York Stock Exchange open. Was this literally 2 minutes before? I would have waited for price to carry on, and we're gonna see what price starts. 3, 2, 1, boom, 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 boom. Literally came close to our stop loss, and price ended up flying up all the way to RTP. Let's get that up. Boom, 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 bow. Done. Hit our TP. Now let's get onto the second trade, which this was literally the next day. We had a super for high, super the low. Not really a big difference. What I waited for was for price to sweep this high or this low. So what price has done is it swept the high, but there was nothing to confirm. So what I done is of course I jumped onto the lower time frame. As you can see, no CISD here, but we had a CISD right here, boom. Stop loss at the high, and this trade is actually live on my Instagram. I took with live execution for like around a 1 to 5. Simple, easy, and literally mechanical. But anyways, as you guys can see, $30,000. I don't want to go show you guys my full account balance, but yeah, literally my advantage. I can withdraw it whenever I want. I can press withdraw from account, withdrawable amount, and I can withdraw whenever I want. Of course, I'll get my guy to blur it. But yeah, so I'm about to withdraw 30,000. 3, 2, 1, boom shakalaka. 30,000 has been withdrawn. Stay up. Now, anyways, let's get the email out. Withdraw successful. Vantage. Not no fucking prop from affiliate bullshit. What going on? Get me. Alhamdulillah. Lads, that is the end of the vlog. Me moving into my apartment, and I showed you guys a trade breakdown and also me requesting $30,000 in payouts. Guys, this is what life is about. You get me? But yeah, this is the start of Cream Effects takeover. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I'll be doing a lot more educational stuff, so you'll probably see me more boot camps. I'm posting a boot camp next week as well. Probably even before this. You get me? Because I got another vlog to post after this anyways. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Yeah, boss. And this trade is actually live on my Instagram. I took with live execution for like around a 1 to 5. Simple, easy, and literally mechanical. But anyways, as you guys can see, $30,000. I don't want to go show you guys my full account balance, but yeah, literally my advantage. I can withdraw it whenever I want. I can press withdraw from account, withdrawable amount, and I can withdraw whenever I want. Of course, I'll get my guy to blur it. But yeah, so I'm about to withdraw 30,000. 3, 2, 1, boom shakalaka. 30,000 has been withdrawn. Stay up. Now, anyways, let's get the email out. Withdraw successful. Vantage. Not no fucking prop from affiliate bullshit. What going on? Get me. Alhamdulillah. Lads, that is the end of the vlog. Me moving into my apartment, and I showed you guys a trade breakdown and also me requesting $30,000 in payouts. Guys, this is what life is about. You get me? But yeah, this is the start of Cream Effects takeover. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I'll be doing a lot more educational stuff, so you'll probably see me more boot camps. I'm posting a boot camp next week as well. Probably even before this. You get me? Because I got another vlog to post after this anyways. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Yeah, boss.